and I know someone's gonna be like, fuck that guy. It sounds like the boss's son took over, brought in like a skateboard ramp and some smoothies, but they're not changing anything.
You forgot the succulents.
The startup world is basically becoming the very machine it started off fighting.
It started off as a cog in the 21st century machine, and now it's become its own machine.
So what I'm talking about is a lot of startups that I've been observing is they'll start off with the premise of we want to disrupt, we want to do everything, but they're basically just the redheaded stepchild from their company who decided to, rebel. They get out there and they basically just repeat everything. So think of like the kid who hates his parents but grows up to be just like them. That's basically what the startup world is going right now.
You have like traditional power and you have influential power, and we're going to use Fidel Castro for this one. It's going to be fun.
Trigger.
Fidel Castro came in as an influential power to Cuba, but then eventually, to make sure that he stayed in power, he created an establishment that just became traditional. Startups are, we want to not be like you, we're going to do things our own way, but then they start building and they turn into the same industry.
What I've noticed is happening to startups is they're basically going in, and I know someone's going to be like, fuck that guy. It sounds like the boss's son took over, brought in like a skateboard ramp and some smoothies, but they're not changing anything.
You forgot the succulents.
And I looked at what
their startup isn't struggling.
Man, true, but what they were looking for is their help wanted. It read exactly like every other company. They're doing exactly what their predecessors have done. Yeah. They want top tier schools, they want all your connections, they want all your resources, don't want to pay you. Don't you notice racism didn't go away in startup world? Racism, sexism. A lot of the tone deaf stuff is still happening because it's literally just
culture.
Yeah.
It's what people are used to. And people will continue the same path unless they're shown something that works otherwise. Typically, incubators have been a really good assistance to that, but they've also been an incubator for the same things you've been talking about right now.
I ran too, actually. I saw it.
I mean, they can either change the culture of it entirely and build businesses in that context, or they kind of just build it in the same culture, in the same format that every other business grew up to be.
Fucking grow some balls or be trained afterwards, because they're just repeating the same shit that they left. Well, it's like, I hate you, mom and dad, and then they turn into mom and dad.
Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of the founders were able to make something work. They never really figure out a way to make it bigger unless an opportunity is presented to them, like another company that says, I have the next Google set up in place, it just needs some funding, can you help me? Sure, I'll take 40% equity in your business because you have a product but no money to run it.